Hello enchanted ones, and happy December to you all. Today join me as we create the first winter memories, turning my home into a magical fairy wonderland and preparing for hibernation mode with the cutest fairy DIYs, tips, simple ideas, and above all give you a tour of my whimsical home, cleansed for the season. So sit back, relax, and keep on watching. Just needs a pinch of cinnamon. Hopefully this is cinnamon, not paprika. And it's complete. Hello enchanted ones, and welcome! Happy December. I hope you've had a lovely November. I hope you're feeling like it's time to hibernate, because that's what I'm doing and that's what I've done. I haven't prepared just for Yule, I prepared to hibernate, because I'm not gonna lie, I don't really feel like massively festive anymore, and I don't think that that's a bad thing. I'm mainly excited to be inside and be cozy. So this Yule absolutely is going to be a bit different. It's going to be a bit different in lots of ways. One of the ways is how I have decorated my home, because I want a minimalistic for me kind of look, because there's a lot going on in here, but also because of course the kittens, so we're not going to have a real tree this year. We've kind of taken precautions, but also because of my secret project that I have been working on, and it means that yes, this hibernation period is going to be me in a little cave being creative, and yeah, so it's going to be a bit crazy. So bear with me over the next couple of months. So enchanted ones, let's get through this, which is an orange cinnamon coffee, and let's show you the tour of my home during the winter Yule season. First up, we've got my little breakfast bar. I love breakfast, it's my favourite meal of the day, and I've got all of these things to kind of graze on, some granola. This is lovely. This is like a wintry ginger, cardamom and cranberry granola. Banana chips, my fave. Yeah. I've got my garland here of real oranges and real fir, purely because the cats are not allowed in here. And my fairy style chopping board. I hope you appreciate that. I love that. Down here I'm going to be planting some winter herbs over Yule. I thought this would be a cute little setup to put them all in and kind of manifest with the seeds. Then I've also got some more here for more of a practical size, but I like the mini size of the other ones. Got my coffee station here, always prepared for a coffee station. Oh, a little protection jar there, of course. That's my orange syrup. Never underestimate the power of orange syrup in a coffee or in tea or in anything. I just love it. This was my grandma's actually. I love it. It's so nostalgic, isn't it? That picture, those colours. Little guy down there. My new find from Sainsbury's. So sweet, little bobbin. I have made this. Oh, it's so beautiful. Little fairies. Look at them on the walls. All those fairies. They're crazy. I love it. I love it. Oh, and even down here. They're like, yeah, we're here. Very cleansing, a sun catcher is. I love spending my time in this kitchen in winter. As you can see, the sun is delicious, delicious. But there is one place I am definitely going to be spending like 95% of my time in this Christmas, and that is the cozy crafty corner. So let me share you what I've done with that. On the way to the cozy crafting area, we passed the hallway. Kind of made this over this year. One thing is I've painted this brown, like a wooden tone, to create a beam effect. I thought that was pretty cool. And I've painted it all, and the ceilings, this lovely sage green. I have got a bell here. The cleansing area at the front door, because of course after a long day, oh, and Ben's cleansing upstairs too. After a long day, you just want to like get rid of everything, like all the negative aura that you have, maybe. And start fresh. And my foraging basket. Oh, and I've got rid of all the things here that were just so bulky, and I was like, why don't I just put hooks on the wall for my coats? So I did that, and I can now actually even have a little dance in here. My new hat. I really want to look like Keira Knightley in Love Actually this season. They're all of me. It's such an annoying liminal space, this, because I feel like there needs to be a door here. So I do have this. We do pull it at night, and whoever stands behind it looks like a ghost. And the cats absolutely love it too. Yeah, so that's my way of dividing the space because of the weird area. So I love what I've done. Edgar! Baby boy! Oh, that is so cute. Now I pass my Apothecary, which I'll show you in a minute, and we get to the cozy crafty area. Okay, got my sofa for a change of scenery sometimes, and to edit the video or write. This is so great for when you don't want that I'm at home feeling. This is my like I'm at work feeling. So this is my separation zone. This is the rest. This winter is going to be packed full of crafting, like packed full. So I have created the ultimate crafting area where if I need something, it can be found at a reach, right? And I'm quite proud of myself, I'm not gonna lie. I also love these portable lamps that are just rechargeable. They're so good, especially in here where you want to, you know, work on something in particular and you need light for it. So yeah, fantastic find this. If there's one thing I'm so glad I did this year, it's make over this area. Also, I'm very glad I made over my doll's house, my new crafty shelf. And I am going to make over the inside of this eventually, but I thought it could be a great place where humans and fairies come together. So where I have my crafty bits, but also the fairy has a station for her tea. Oh, she's got a little bottle of wine there. Where I have my seashells and everything, but also where the fairy can sit in the bathroom and have a lovely time. Also, I've got the roof here too with all my ribbons in and the mermaid. I love that, and again I can just grab and pick up anything at a moment's notice. And of course I've made over the house for Christmas, darlings. Got a cute little wreath on it and just more bells for this cleansy space. This space is super dark, as you can see. I have got the window up there, which is good, but yeah, stagnant energy is here. So again, I've got a bell. It's great because it cleanses the air, but also great because the fae and nature spirits love bells. It attracts them to my home. And of course, miniature things will attract them to the home too. But what I'm super impressed with is what I've done to the Welsh dresser. Oh, so great. all I need is something in the middle now. I know exactly what that is. So absolute chaos and craziness down here with all the crafts, but up here, oh my word, it's beautiful. Down here we've got some walnuts and some more pentacles. Love making these things, they're so much fun. And I thought I needed some pop of white, but also it's because it's salt for protection. My little mini fairy houses either side that I made last year. Now up here I've got all of my fairy mulch. I love this little house. Not apothecary things because I thought it'd be too confusing mixing all of those together. Ivy tea set, more fairy mulch and moss. Cute little chest of drawers. Lots of things from charity shops. Thimble containers again, of course. Oh, and what's that in the middle? Now then, this didn't always look this way. In fact, this actually looked completely different, and I'm excited to share with you the journey. So within the mini apothecary, I'd have bottles containing their favourite things. So rule number 1, think like a fairy to find miniature apothecary items. And rule number 2, it must hold significance to winter. I found the smallest trail of ivy. Ivy is an evergreen that wraps and clings to fairies' homes, allowing protection and warmth during winter. Fir shows its strength and is protective, guarding over the forest floor during the colder seasons. Fairy fires are seen within roots of firs. They are edible too and likely to turn the attention of a passing fairy. Holly, again, is extremely protective. The Fae love holly and go within it for safety against the passing humans. Along with this are the gleaming holly berries, symbols of luck and beauty. What fairy could not resist being drawn to the only red thing within the forest this time of year? But then again, what about something white? I picked the smallest holly leaf on this albino holly tree. The ferns also have turned the colour of the earth once again and are gently falling day by day closer to the floor with each frost. And I gathered lichen from the old oak to honour ancestors and the ancient tribes that the Fae derived from. Now I had collected my items, I headed home to warm up my ears, and it was straight into the kitchen to make a lady grey tea with a slice of orange, of course. How lucky are we? My first job was to bottle up my finds and seal them with a scented fir candle in my mini apothecary jars. They're like mini spell jars. Oh, sweet. Okay, I'm gonna give some good intentions as I go. These candles smell so good. They're fir. They're fir. Ouch. Oh, cute. That's cute. I like that in there. I also want to crack these walnuts. My nutcracker's at my mum's, so I think I borrowed hers, to be fair, last year. So I'm trying to do it with this, and I'm also trying to do it good. Oh. No. Okay, that didn't work out. Literally 1,000 pieces. That's nice nut though. Okay, let's try again. Hello, Edgar. Maybe no. You are a crazy boy! You are a crazy boy. He's looking at the decorations up there. Oh dear. Alright, let's try again. Something happened. I found this key just now and I have a feeling that it was like the fairies telling me this key will help you to open this walnut perfectly. We'll see. Yes. Pry that open. My walnut. Aren't nuts just amazing? Like the way they're formed in their shells. There we go. I did it. If Edgar hadn't have jumped up, I would have never found that key and I would have opened the walnut. How weird is that? Oh, that is so cool. It's like a little bed, isn't it? Bed for a nut. Gosh, they're so strong too. Now to work on the apothecary itself. I found this originally as a thimble holder at a charity shop for £4 and I instantly knew what I was to do with it. I sanded it down and used my Dremel tool and sanded down the shelves of it to make them look less uniform and more quirky. I gave the front of the cabinet cute swirly roots. And the base was complete. But now it was time to paint this, so I watered down some brown acrylic and thinly coated the entire structure, seeing how it would affect the wood. Once happy, I started applying thicker layers and it created this really cool effect in the engravings, making them stand out much better than I could have ever imagined. Then with brown card, I created these little cute embellishments and just glued them on and gave them a little coating of acrylic, and that was it. The structure was complete. So my sister-in-law very kindly gave me some things from her doll's houses when she was younger, and I'm going to use some of these in this project. Oh my gosh, look at that little kettle, so cute. So cute. Gosh, my hands are stained. Little pot. This one's cute. Oh, it's perfect for this project. Oh, mini. What have we got here? Salt, maybe for some protection at the apothecary. The smallest little basket ever. Oh, so cute. Little teddy. Oh, a little book. Oh, saucepan. Okay, so I have the finished apothecary here, looking fantastic. I'm about to decorate it, so I've got my mini fairy dollhouse objects. I've got some kind of fairy mulch situation there for bits and bobs. Some beautiful mossy mounds. My walnut shells, which I think I'm going to fill with the nature and moss. And I've got all of my bottles. So it's time to load this baby up. I'm so excited. It feels like Christmas morning right now. Oh, look at it all. It's just beautiful. Goodness. I can't believe I've done it. I've done it. Although I do have one more thing that I did want to pop on this that I actually forgot about. Let's see if I can find it. Where are you? Aha! Can you see it? Can you see what it is? It's a dried fairy fire. I just wanted to take one, just one. So I thought I'd bottle it up because of course the fairies need some warmth. And if this is going to attract some winter spirits into my home, some nature spirits, then absolutely. Down here's a snippet of The Real Me, which is an old TV that needs to be taken to the dump. We have 2 completely bursting drawers of paper and fabric with my pumpkins on top. That's still going good, guys. They're still going strong. That looks cute. Oh, I like that there. I'm sick of things clogging up my hallway. It's just too claustrophobic when I get in, so I think a hook will suffice for my coats. 1 for Ben, 1 for me. Oh my gosh, it feels so clean. The energy is just flowing, and that's what I want for winter. I love having lots of furniture, don't get me wrong, but this year I need space to breathe. Excuse me. You can go on this one, it's the right way up. Let's go. Wow, look at it. Stick. Like this here, it's like my little shoe putter on a nook place away from the lounge. Of course, lovely, the dining table, all prepared for when I have my visitors over, if I get any visitors. Got some tea. Got this cute little set this year. Gisela Graham, of course, and it's mug and plate. How cute, I thought. Put my milk in there, put my biscuit on there. So cute. So yeah, prepared if I have guests. Even if we're in a sea of rubbish, we can still enjoy tea. And of course, what kind of teas are we going to have? Well, it's going to be at the Apothecary, of course. Ta-da! Oh, I think I might need my light. Go. Ta-da! I love it. I love what I've done. I brought it out here because it was just cluttering up the hallway again. And now it's just more of a feature within the dining room area. I've just kind of subtly put some winter flavours more on display and added bells, of course. And I have added a garland with some cute little red. These are actually Ben's to take up to his ultra upstairs, but he said he liked them so much here that I wanted to keep them there, and I was like, I'm not arguing with that. This red just makes it so much more festive, which is good here. Of course, the Practical Magic home now lives up there, and I've made it a little bit more Christmassy. So I've got some lovely warming teas, some great recommendations if you want them. This is from a place in Arundel called the Tea and Biscuit Club. It's rhubarb pie. Oh my gosh, it's so warming and cozy, and it's just got like a zestiness to it that I can't explain. Go for the morning, actually, I think that one is. Echinacea, can never have enough of this time of year. I am not going to get ill. Touch wood. Nutmeg, ground, and also in the seeds, because if I make a cheese fondue, it's great to put a little bit on top. Make a simmer pot, it's great to put a little bit of nutmeg in it too. Just a little sprinkle though, just a little bit. However, cloves, cloves are okay. I probably just get through about 3 of these, maybe put it in a simmer pot. Apparently they're good for toothaches, and I chewed on one once, and I'll tell you, I don't know if it actually worked, because I was just kind of like, they are strong. Cardamom, underrated flavour. Oh my gosh, I love cardamom with all my heart. Just a teeny tiny bit sometimes over a coffee, or in sugar that you stir into coffee, or in biscuits. Cardamom biscuits. That's where it's at. I have my protection jar here, of course, with salt and chili powder. Also, I've got my fairy droppings here. Cannot have a hibernation without fairy droppings. If you know, guys, you know. Back to normal teas now, and I have chamomile. This is really good with orange syrup, or orange in milk, any type of milk, oat milk, normal cow's milk, before bed. So I recommend that. Rosemary, I just love rosemary tea, like I said before. Pine needle tea, and I've got Scots pine tea here too. Fantastic, full of vitamin D and vitamin C, properties that you may not get during those winter months. And hibiscus, really lovely warming flavour, and I feel like hibiscus would be great after a big meal because it gives like a wine feeling, but it's light at the same time, and of course you don't get yourself into a fairy fluster. In fact, should we make something now, because I've finished my coffee and I'm in the mood for something warm and cozy. Let's have hibiscus and Scots pine. whilst that brews, let me quickly show you my arch. Can't find the remote to turn the floating candles on. Fantastic, so never mind. This arch has a video attached to it. A lot of people ask me how I made this, so I'll link this video. Such a fun time in my life. It's like 5 years ago though, so just like bear with the video a little bit. It's definitely seen better days this this. Really is one of my favourite things I've ever made. So yeah, my favourite spot to be underneath. Of course, I love carols. I love it. My favourite ones are in the bleak midwinter. This year I love Carol of the Bells too. But of course, harpified. So cute, snowy scene. When I was a child, we used to have this really big doll's house paper advent calendar, and I think that's the reason why I love doll's houses, because they're so nostalgic to me because of that. And opening just paper just means something to me, guys. It just means something. So one day I will find a paper doll's house advent calendar and I will be complete, or I'll just make one. Look at this beautiful tea. Now the question is, do I put a bit of orange in it? I am still to get some dried oranges. I'll just do a tiny bit of syrup, a tiny bit. And it looks so festive too. Right, to the altar. The altar then, I've stripped it back like I did a couple of years ago to just see what resonated with me. I still have my fairy shrine, and also I have this little offering basket which I think is so cute. I still have all of my witch bottles. My book of reflection there. Have of course a bell. Different tones all the bells have, and I love that for different places. Kind of like entice a memory or something. Over here I've got my like inner child box too for nostalgia. Especially this time of year, I love feeling nostalgia in winter. I love that little thing there. In this little drawer I have a few bits here. Memories, leaves. Oh, these candles are delicious. They smell so good. Look at this, right? It looks just so magical. It's like it called itself out to me. I'm not going to say I spent masses of time here this year. In fact, I've spent hardly any time here. But I know it's here, and I know it holds the energy. And the thing is, I don't need to be a witch to be here. I can be anywhere I want to be, but it's here and I love it. Yeah, that's about it really. Right then, I hope you're ready for this next bit. The cozy nook. And it is very delicious. Oh, heaven. Heaven. Ah, lovely. So yeah, this room didn't always look like this. In fact, I've been really uninspired by this all year. So I was thinking recently, like, what can I do to make this completely fairy-like? Of course, I had to get this beautiful rug just because I want warmth, I want textures. And I also invested in a little fireplace. Echo is obsessed with it. She loves rolling around in front of it. My fairy dreams have come true. I've got a fireplace. It's my cue to leave. I did also get these cute little trees. I feel like they're the perfect texture and colour for like a fairy fairy little tree. So they're going to stay quite natural. Again, they're wintry. They're not Yule-y, they're wintry. And everything I have in this house is going to be up all year round. And also, of course, because we didn't have a Christmas tree this year, like a real one, what can I do to make it wintry? And that is put everything up high. They don't really go for things up high. I don't know why. They just don't. I have these fur to get different types of fur together. Whilst looking through one of my bags, I found a fair bit of ivy left over from our wedding. This was a bad idea. Look at me! Oh my gosh, I'm in my natural habitat! Oh, I love it! So I decided to embellish the hooks on the ceiling where I have once hung different canopies. It looked so cozy. The season of the spirit. Okay, I love it. Oh, it's gonna look so magical in here. Now it was time for the lights, and this was a long string of lights I'd usually put around a tree. So I weaved them multiple times up and down the garland, making sure to highlight every branch for that magical look. And even though the tree will remain bare and without ornaments this Yule, the garland will be like an aviary full of birds and fir cones the kittens hopefully won't get their hands on. Look! Wonderful! Ah! Magical! I love it! In fact, I loved it so much, I even decided to have a cozy sleepover in the snug. But what do I do when I'm left to my own devices? Of course, darlings, I craft. Honestly, I feel like a DIY queen this year. I'm just DIYing everything. I'm repurposing this wreath. It used to be a Beltane wreath with lots of ribbons and maypoles, but now it's going to be my Yule pentacle wreath. Okay, I changed the ribbons because they were giving like this orange colour and I don't like that. So yeah, this looks great, but of course, like look at the rest of the wall, it's so bare. I need to think of things I can put on the wall to make some sort of collage. 2 wreaths, one there, one there. Okay, let's do that. 2 wreaths. Look how cute this wreath is. It's really small but chunky. I love it. It's so cute. I don't know what to do other than that though. Maybe it just needs a partner that's like not too much. Mossy in a fir cone. On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me some moss and a fir cone and a star anise on top too. Cute! Sleepover? I think so. Oh yeah. Cozy. Oh, I love it. Good night, everyone. happy with this room. I feel like I've just stepped into my dream fairy cottage and now I'm here just like living it up. I do want to read in this corner when I can, of course. I do have a book, The Winter Spirits, Ghostly Tales for Frosty Nights. Also feel this year I'm more into dark kind of Christmas vibes. Dark Yule nights, like who's lurking out there in the dark. That's the kind of Christmas I'm after. I don't know why. So what can I say other than I feel so whimsical and it helps me be my main character within this room. Now then, what is over here? What do you think it is? I think it's a window straight from Arendelle. Oh, but let me tell you this, it did not start like this. So let me share with you my journey to transporting this. Now then, have you ever seen anything more magical than this? I didn't think so. I wish this was the view from my window every morning at golden hour. Sadly, it is not. So I thought I'd recreate it in some way or form. You see, I found something recently at the antique shop and I thought I'd give it a whimsical makeover to transport us into this very moment. I found this little window of sorts and it was crying out for a makeover. I got to work. I first sanded the structure down as it was a strange blue colour and then decided that it was going to have leaded windows within. So using a scrap piece of cellophane, I cut a piece just larger than the window and glued it on with hot glue, pulling it tight as I went so the windows wouldn't be too scrunched up. I then took some 3D fabric glue. This stuff's great for texture and created the leaded windows by dragging little diamond shapes with the tip. The only downside is it takes 24 hours to dry and I wanted my window scene now. But I did paint the frame using watered down acrylic, only then realising I probably should have painted it before doing the windows, but it worked out fine with a steady hand. By chance, I also found these little wooden vines and thought they'd look ideal around the window, so I painted them green and left everything to dry for the next day. I wanted the backing of the window to be separate to the window itself, as then I could change the window scene to the season. So I cut a thick board window shape and a canvas shape to mimic this, but this one with a slight overhanging to be able to paint it with more ease. I loaded up my picture of the woods and started painting. So sit back, enchanted one, and relax as I try and recreate this beautiful fairy tale window moment. Now it was time for everything to come together. I glued the vines onto the outside of the window, creating an overgrown nook, and then placed a little ledge on the front. Okay, I'm gonna do this, put this together for the first time. I'm actually a bit nervous it's not gonna work, that you won't be able to see through it. So there's that bit, and then this bit on top. Oh dear. Okay, so what do you think? I just feel so transported into the woods, into that beautiful light. I was worried last night that I won't be able to see through it, but in the light, thankfully, you can see the woodland picture. But I don't feel like it's always about the woodland picture though. It's about this kind of cozy, I'm inside sort of feeling of seeing a nice little window here. So yeah. Believe it or not, another bell here. I just need to stay cleansed. Cleanse my aura. Okay. On the stairs we have the library of all Ben's books here. Speaking of which, Ben has given us permission to go into his room. I asked him this morning, he said, absolutely, that's fine, show them my altar. So yes, Ben is quite a spiritual guy. Very different though to me. So, oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It's a lovely room full of lights too. As you can see, the colour of it is very, very different. This is an explosion of Ben. He's got a picture of me here at school. Look at me. Look at me. Now, I'm trying to remember what he said to tell you guys, because he's in the woods actually at the moment. He likes selenite. This is his elemental altar. Earth, air, fire, water. He's got all flare of life. He's taken a few things of mine, which is fine, to make his altar. Oh, I like this. This is cool, like a deer horn. I think that is, with copper around it there. Elemental oracle. Ooh, this is how he kind of creates boundaries. Metaphorically, of course. Look, he loves these. I've got one of these at my altar too. He loves collecting them. So yeah, this is Ben's altar. I hope you enjoyed it. Kind of feel like I'm in like my sister's bedroom or something and I'm not meant to be in here. Although he did say guys, I just feel like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm in there. Oh, it feels weird. So anyway, the bedroom, which is the cat's abode, which they love. Babies. Baby 1, Edgy. Baby 2, Echo. This is my hidey hole, my snug. Oh, Ben's back from the woods. Hello, Benny! You done a forage?
I did a forage.
What are these, winter chanterelles?
Winter chanterelles.
Well
Turkey
done.
tail that are dry up.
Turkey tail.
I don't know what these are yet, but I'll find out.
To dry maybe?
Yeah, to dry. Apparently kindling, maybe.
You need to use the basket.
Why?
This is stupid.
Sounds like a sponge.
Oh yeah. That's cool. Is that a turkey tail?
No.
Oh, that would be massive. They're not that big, are they?
No. But there were bigger ones over there.
Oh, it's so warm here with the radiator, isn't it? The trees are turning. You might also see a tree is missing. the grandmother tree. Last year it was full abundance. It had so many acorns, like it was ridiculous how many acorns it had. But now I'm thinking it was its last fruiting before it passed on. And funnily enough, on Halloween this year, on Samhain, I was in bed and I heard this crackling noise. The cats were like scatting everywhere and it fell over. It's sad, although I feel like something beautiful also happened. I felt like it was such a symbol for it to fall in Samhain. So yes, rebirth. And I do love how the trees, when the leaves fall, there's so much more light. I just feel at home when it's winter. It is my favourite season. Undoubtedly my favourite season. Nature is going back to its home form, its skeleton form. And it's a time of rest, a time to honour the departed and the space between the branches. And in return, space within our minds. So, if there is one piece of advice I could give you today, Enchanted One, and that's a piece of advice I definitely need to hear too this Yuletide season, it's make space. Thank you for watching, Enchanted Ones. I will see you very soon. All of my love, Alwyn.